Hey guys, and welcome back to the JTO channel. And obviously, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, Chelsea just look unbeatable under Tuchel. Spurs 0, Chelsea 3. This is your player ratings video. You already know the drill. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, let's get into this absolute dominant display from Chelsea Football Club, especially in the second half, and rate these players one by one, and also the manager as well, who deserves a lot of credit and a huge reason why, if we win this league, and I'm very confident that we will, he's just the reason, and he's just unbelievable. But yeah, take it slow by slow, and we're starting Kepa in goal. Kepa today, good today, man. Very good today. He done his thing today, and people need to start trusting him again. Like I said in my review. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't already, do watch my review first before watching the play ratings video. Just think it's better, but yeah. But like I was saying, Kepa, we have to trust him now. At the end of the day, he's gonna be our goalkeeper when AFCON comes. Um, do you understand? When Mendy goes off to AFCON in Senegal, we're pretty much going to have him for the whole month. And even then, there's not even many games, I think, that month. I think that month we play Man City, Spurs, and I think Liverpool as well. So that's a huge month, that. And it's also the FA Cup month as well. So there's probably not going to be many games as well. And the reason why I'd probably say in the whole month is because Senegal, for me, are the favourites to win the AFCON. And that's pretty much the competition starting from January to the end of it. So I expect Kepa to be in goal for most of these games. And maybe Bentinelli gets a couple cup games possibly, but who knows. But Kepa today, let's talk about today with Kepa on the ball improved a lot. Very good today. Maybe I had one bad ball or two, and that's it. For me today, them balls, he was fizzing out to Alonso, Aspilicueta out wide, to Lukaku, very good on the ball today, looked composed. Came out when he needed to. There was an incident where Son was through and I thought he was going to score. But Kepa came out, collected the ball. When Tottenham put balls in behind, Kepa was there to kick it out. He commanded his area. I can see that the players trust him. He handled the long shots that came in whenever they did. So for me, Kepa was very good today. Fair play to him. We all know that Mendy's number one, but can we all trust Kepa as a number two? That if anything happens to Mendy, we can trust Kepa for a couple games, people. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 7.5 for today. The reason why I'm not gonna give him 8 or above is because he wasn't as busy. Tottenham didn't really have a clear-cut chance today for me. And he'd have to make like a spectacular save. He just done his thing today on the ball, commanded his area. When he needed to handle things easily, he did that. So yeah. We move on to the back three now, starting with Andreas Christensen today. Very good again today. So good today, Andreas Christensen. Don't think he was actually as good as Thiago Silva or Rudiger today. I thought at times he had lapses of concentration in that first half where Tottenham were targeting down our right-hand side of Aspilicueta and Christensen. But I thought overall he did handle it very well. The second half, Tottenham posed no threat and he was cool, calm, collected as always. Christensen, the consistency is just mad from him. And yeah, he's doing very well. And he can play that right centre-back role and do very well. He's done the middle centre-back role and he's done well. And even if you was to put him out on the left centre-back role, I'm pretty sure he'd do well there as well. So yeah, he's someone who can be trusted and very good today. I'm giving him a 7. We move on now to Thiago Silva and my man of the match, Thiago Silva. I'm giving him a 9 for today. He was fantastic today. I don't know what to say. I'm so, at the beginning of the season, I was like, Thiago Silva after this season should possibly go, thank you for your services, after the 2 years, at least after this season. This is just me looking forward. That's how I was thinking. Like, after this season, you should go. You're going to be 37, nearly 38 by this time next year. But to be honest with you, I'm tempted to say sign a new contract. I mean, you can't. I don't care if he's 37 next week. At this point, I'm like, he's a world-class defender. And what does he lack? Pace. But when you're playing in the middle centre-back role, all you need is good positioning and intelligence. And he's got that. And on top of that, he's got his leadership skills as well. And he's just Thiago Silva. He's honestly, what a guy. What a player, man. Defensively, they tried him in behind. It didn't work. They tried him one-on-one. It didn't work. You can't with Thiago Silva. His intelligence up here is just unbelievable. Ridiculously good on the ball as well. So talented on the ball. Unbelievable. And he got his well-deserved goal off a header. And every time we had a set piece, man was making movements like a striker, bro. Like, he left Dele Alli for dead twice, and he nearly scored a second one, where, like, again, he left Dele Alli for dead, and he left him and headed it, and it nearly went in again. Good save from Lloris, who, by the way, was the reason why Chelsea didn't concede, like, 6 today. But Thiago Silva, absolutely fantastic today. Gets a 9 for me. Yeah, well-deserved goal and great defensively. Antonio Rudiger, 8, once again dominant down that left-hand side. They brought in that Brian Hill brother, didn't work out. Every time they tried to go down his side, it didn't work out because Alonso was there, who had a good game, to be fair to him. Rudiger's Rudiger. Those two need to sign a new contract, and he scored a goal as well today. He's been waiting to score a goal for a while, but I'm hoping he still gets a banger, like outside the box, right foot into the top bins. Like today was a striker's finish with the movement and the finish itself. Very good. So I'm giving him an 8 for today. Left wing back, Alonso. First half poor, in my opinion. The man was just trying to do skill after skill. I mean, he tried to do some sort of skill and I think, what was he? He tried to meg someone by like, I don't know, crossover in his legs or something. Or something ridiculous like that. I thought he was poor in the first half. Defensively and offensively, poor. I didn't think he offered anything. But that second half, fucking brilliant from him. He was definitely showing his skill set. He was definitely linking up the play. He was definitely putting great balls into the box. He was putting in great set piece deliveries from corners as well. And yeah, Alonso's just in great form at the moment, and it's just difficult to drop him. Chilwell, I feel sorry for you, my guy, but Alonso's just playing so well right now. So I'm giving him a. Let's give Alonso. You know what? I'm gonna give him a 7 for today, just because his first half, in my opinion, was poor, but second half was great. We move on to Georginio, who's gonna get a 7 as well, simply because the first half for me was poor from him. Poor. Didn't think it was good enough. I thought he was taking too long on the ball. For like he wasn't really with the tempo, and I feel like Spurs' midfield dominated him and Mateo Kovacic. And I just feel like that's why I'm giving him a 7. But the second half, when you got N'Golo Kante, I mean, boy, you can do what you want, to be honest with you. And Jorginho did exactly that. So solid performance once again from him, at least in the second half. The first half, here and there, but overall, I think it was poor from him in the first half. But it is what it is, people. Like, at the end of the day, we won the game, and that's the most important thing. I'm not slandering him, I'm not doing anything like that, but he gets a 7. Mateo Kovacic continues his brilliant form. First half, I thought it was decent. I'm not going to say good because at the end of the day, him and Jorginho are a pair. And to be fair, they did lose that midfield battle of Højbjerg, Lo Celso, and who was it? Ndombele as well. So that's probably, but I thought Cover was better slightly than Jorginho in the first half, in my opinion. He was quick on the ball. He made his dribbles. He was making good forward passes. He was trying to pass the ball and, carry it and try and give it to the attacking players to create chances. And I felt like he did that very well today. And in that second half, he was even better. He should have scored. I don't know. Oh my God, there was a moment Lukaku literally, he passed it to Lukaku. It was similar to Liverpool. But this time he hesitated and he was in the box. Like, he should have hit that left foot bang. He just took too long. Just took way too long. He should have scored that, in my opinion. But he got the assist for N'Golo Kante, to be fair to him. So that's very good of him. And like I said, just like Jorginho, second half was very good from him. The tempo, he just continued on to do what he was doing from the first half. But it was much easier and much more simpler to do for him to do in the second half, is because he, out of the three, was licensed to go forward alongside Kante and link up with Lukaku, link up with Alonso down that left-hand side. And yeah, that was just really good from Kovacic. So today I'm giving him an 8. We move on now to the front three. You know what, Mason Mount. Let's start with him. 5. Average performance from Mason Mount today. That's 2 poor games in a row now, and I'm not concerned yet. But it's like, come on, Mace. Like, bro, I thought his first touch was poor today. I thought him trying to link up with Lukaku or Kai was poor as well. It wasn't good enough today. He wasn't really creating anything either. I mean, I don't want to bash him too hard, but it was just a poor performance. I don't know what else I can really tell you guys. Like, I guess at times he did try because he was showing himself for the ball. He was still showing at least that bit of confidence. He wasn't hiding, which I will give him credit for. But his end product and delivery just wasn't good enough today. That's why I'm giving him a 5. Kai Havertz today, I'm gonna give him a 6. Reason being is that first half from him was poor. For me, he was ghosting for me. I just thought, and every time he was on the ball, just like Mason Mount, the end product, the delivery was not good enough either. Didn't link up with Lukaku at all either. Poor that first half. Second half, better. It was better from Kai Havertz. The reason why I'll give him slightly a better rating than Mason Mount is because Mason Mount went off at half time. Kai stayed on for the second half, and it made sense. Have him in that two striker role with Lukaku because he brings that number 10 slash centre forward role. If Lukaku wants to drift out to the left or right, he can occupy his space in the middle and stuff like that. Mason can't really do that as much, and we need more energy, more like technical ability in the midfield in terms of maybe the positioning and etc. etc. Seeing as Mount likes to attack more, which is why N'Golo Kante came on, which kind of makes sense. But yeah, Kai Havertz gets a 6 today, and Lukaku today, average. Look, I'm not gonna lie, like Lukaku today wasn't at his best, but every time he got on the ball, he tried. Couple poor touches here and there, but he for the good, he did hold up the ball. He created chances for other people. He should have got about 3 assists today. That's one thing I'll say about Lukaku, yeah. Even though he didn't create himself a chance for himself to shoot and score, he created chances for others in that second half. He did it in the first half with a couple for Kai and Mason, which they didn't take. And in the second half, he created quite a lot for Timo Werner twice, Mateo Kovacic once, and for me, all of those balls he fed to those guys, they should have scored. But that comes to his strength, his hold-up play, stuff like that. And at least if he's not scoring or if he's not creating a chance for himself, if you're not creating chances for him, he can actually, show for the ball and create chances for others. And for me, that's why he's just a world-class striker all round. He's got no weaknesses in his games. So for that reason, I'm going to give him a 7. So yeah. We now move on quickly to the substitutes, and then our manager lastly. Timo Werner gets a 6. He got the assist, to be fair to him. I would have given him low, I'm not gonna lie, because it was poor when he went. It was poor, man. Poor. Poor. And I've been hearing this Timo Werner needs to come into the side now, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, if you're not gonna start, this is my logic on Timo Werner, yeah. If you're not gonna start him in the game from the beginning, and if you're gonna bring him on, you bring him on. You bring him on when we're winning the game, not losing, not drawing. Because if it's that, the team will just drop deeper, and then what? What will Timo Werner bring? But to be fair, when he doesn't score and miss chances, he does bring other stuff to the game, which I gotta say, fair play. With at least the creativity. He gave an assist to Rudiger today. That was his ball, to be fair, and the fact that he noticed Rudiger's movement and fizzed it into that area, very, very good. All the Spurs players were just distracted by, the line here nearer to the goal, but then there was the space right here, and Rudiger occupied it. Timo Werner did the delivery, unlike the likes of Mason and Kai. So fair play in terms of that. He gets a 6. N'Golo Kante is N'Golo Kante. He gets an 8 for today, an 8.5. He is just absolutely brilliant. The best player in the second half. Thiago Silva, best player all round because he played the whole 90. But in the second half, he was the best player on the pitch. Yeah, he changed the whole dynamic of the way we played with his energy. He destroyed that midfield. Every time he smelt danger, he just went for it. Yeah, he created chances for others. He was proper box to box. He was just so good today. And he scored the goal. It was his goal because it was on target and it was going in. It deflected off Dyer and it still went in. Kante's Kante, people. I love that guy so much. And yeah, he gets an 8.5, like I said. And big games require for big players. And that's exactly what Kante is. Just saying. Kante, I love that. Beautiful, bold man. Oh, man, yeah. Anyway, lastly, Thomas Tuchel, very quickly. That guy's a genius, and he's going to win us this league. If we win this league, it's down to him. One thing I've noticed about him, when there's a problem, he will straight away handle it. And the fact that he took off Mason Mount out of all people, something I've not seen him do much at like a half time if he's playing poorly, which he barely does. It shows anyone can get it. If you're not doing what exactly Tuchel wants, you're going to come off. I don't care if you're Mason Mount, Romelu Lukaku, flipping Rudiger. It doesn't matter. If you are poor and you're not playing well, off you go. You're going off for the benefit of the team because we are here to win. And Thomas Tuchel was exactly that. And tactically realized the problems and said, yep, okay, cool. Let me just handle this. Boom. And yeah, for me, absolutely brilliant. He gets a 9 for today for his tactics, for the fact that he said, you know, we go win those aerial duels and 50-50s and second balls and stuff like that because we weren't doing that enough. And we also showed our technical side of the game. So Tuchel, my manager. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your player ratings down below. Tell me what you think about the game in general. Make sure you do watch my match review as well. And I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. Peace.